once again, behind Gaston we have another 10 players. Behind those 10 players we have another 6-7 on the bench, another 6-7 on the stand, and it's the only way. I said always that the only way to win games, the only way to keep improving, to keep learning is going together. And once again, and today was an important day for us because it was a good day. Once again, to show everybody that the performance against Arsenal last week wasn't a coincidence. So we wanted to win at home, especially because our crowd deserves the best. And once again, with them behind us, with our attitude, with our performance, we won the game.
Was that best you played this season for 90 minutes, over 90 minutes?
No, I don't think so. And especially the first half, we had a few problems because we had planned one thing and they were playing good, and I had to change the shape. So we started 4-2-3-1 because we had a few injuries the last days, and with 4-2-3-1 we were having problems, and I changed it in the same way that we played the last Saturday against Arsenal, and we were more comfortable on the pitch, and from that point of view we were more comfortable, and Gaston was more comfortable, and he could score a goal.
Jerome, is he injured?
Yeah, he felt something in his quadriceps, and I don't want to take a risk because today was a really good game, a really important game, but in 7 days we have another important game.
Two quality goals, that is one individual and one teamwork, which is very pleased with those.
Yeah, we have both things. We have really good players, really quality players, but it's easier to score goals when you play as a team. It's the way that we know to play, it's the way that we are in Premier League, and it's the way that we have to keep going and working.
Having said that, play as a team, it was a fine individual goal, wasn't it?
Sorry?
It was a very good solo goal. It wasn't really a team goal.
The second one?
Gaston.
No, Gaston was one, but once again it wasn't a surprise for me. When I wanted him last season, and when I wanted him after last season, and I said always how important he is for this team. It's not a coincidence, and the main thing is that he feels confident, and when he is confident, he's an amazing player.
He's got British skill, Aitor. How frustrating is it that he's now got five bookings in this game?
Well, it's difficult, but now we have another game. We have all the players to replace him, so it's I think good for him to learn that sometimes you can take yellow cards for going to the referee or for doing nothing. And again, it's, we have another players to play on Saturday.
Have you spoken to him about it? Because he has got that side of his game. He's very competitive.
Yes, it's Uruguayan, and sometimes you need that balance. But again, with him, I'm really pleased, and the team with him is really pleased.
Mr. Stewart, Aitor, this Stewart's first goal in the Premier League for a long time.
Yeah, I'm really pleased because again the work that the Stewart has done today has been amazing. Supporting George, supporting the midfielders, running back, running forward. So he deserves to play in that way. He deserves to score goals because he's again another important player.
I mean, he scored the goal, but that partnership with George is proving very good, isn't it?
Yes, as we did last season. George is improving every single game, so he's having that experience that we need. And with Stewart playing well, but for example, Stewart didn't play last Saturday against Arsenal. He went to the pitch for 10 minutes. His attitude was really good, and today 95 minutes. His attitude has been amazing.
Big win for you. Sorry, it's a big win for you.
It's massive. I think it's massive because the first thing is one win at home, and we need to win a game at home because our crowd deserves to come here and to come back home in the way that they came last season and 2 seasons ago because we were really, really strong. It's a massive win because we saw it again that we've recovered our consistency because against Everton, Tottenham or West Ham when we scored the goal, especially Everton and West Ham, we were a little bit lost. The following minutes today we scored, we showed that we are strong again and we are in that experience that we need game by game.
What should mean to have Rampart to get Rampart on the pitch?
It's really, really important because you know, I said always how important he is for this team. Even when he was injured, just with him on the changing room, with him on the pitch, he can transmit his character to the team. And now with him on the pitch, is another lad really, really important for us.
Will he be involved on Monday night? Will he send him to
I think so. I have to speak with him. But if he's ready and if he wants to play, I think it can be a win for him because St. James Park, Newcastle, so I think it's a good game.
Any other injuries Aitor, apart from Terrell?
Danny, yeah. Danny and Stoney twisted his ankle last Thursday after all of them were injured today.
What was the problem with Aitor?
He had a kick on his ankle on Saturday, but he trained all week and Thursday after the training season he felt that he couldn't play today.
Aitor's been in and kind of downplayed Castlemaine as his first goal. Can you give us the other how good that was?
I'm not going to say it was any different than it was from our perspective. It was a disappointing goal, our corner. We were expecting to have an opportunity to score at one end and we conceded in the other seconds later. And obviously from the boys' perspective, he's taken it really well. From our perspective, we've certainly helped him.
Second goal, that was more of a team goal, but we sort of threw out a bit.
Yeah, disappointing again from our perspective because the ball seems to hang in the 6-yard box for a long period of time, and I don't think we've defended that situation well at all. And it sort of summed up our day really. The 2 goals we conceded were we wouldn't have conceded in previous weeks, where we've been very good at the back and very good off the ball. Today we weren't those things, and our usual speed of play, the way we manipulated the ball around the pitch wasn't at its usual tempo. So it's a frustrating one for us to put our finger on why, but we haven't performed today to our best levels.
Josh King's shot might sort of move that and just creeps in with the crossbars at a different game result?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I think when I sort of analyse what I've said, I've been very critical of the performance, but in saying that, we've still had chances to have won today. Hit the bar twice, goalkeeper's made a very good save on the first one, I believe. Shot cleared off the line, so Bennett had a one-on-one, so we've had chances, didn't take them, and ultimately very disappointed. It looks like hamstring. Yeah, it looks like a big one, big blow for us. So he's been such a key, consistent performer for us. That could be really disappointing.
You've yet to get the away win in the Premier League. Yeah, it's obviously quite early in the season. Is that a worry?
Well, I think it's great when you're not winning away from home or not picking up points away from home. I think it's really surprising because last year we were really good on the road, not just in performance but in terms of results as well. So this season hasn't quite happened yet. Still early days, but as much as our home form's been very strong, I think we obviously want to balance that out and pick up points both home and away.
Last time you were here, we obviously both through to fight for promotion. On today's performance, how far do you think Middlesbrough came in?
Yeah, I think as I said before, I think they've done really well to get promotion. It's a really tough league to get out of. The challenge is then to stay in this league, which is incredibly difficult. I think they've got the managers to do it, that's for sure. And I think they've got a good squad of players on show today. Despite the fact I'm critical of my team's efforts, it was still a very tight game. So ultimately we'll have to see where we both end up. Yeah, I thought Jack did well today. I thought he was a real positive to come out the game for us. I thought he was the creative spark for us first half, put a number of really nice through balls for our wide players and centre forwards. and he lasted the game well. I thought he was still an influence towards the end, and I think that's the real boost to take from today into next week, his overall performance.
You said in the week that he doesn't now know what his Arsenal future is or whether he has. Are these conversations you have with him, or is that for another time?
No, that's my conversation with Jack about football, about the team, and trying to get the very, very best out of him long term for us. We're delighted to have him with us. I think he's improving week in, week out. I think that was his best performance for us today. So, yeah, certainly the future looks very bright.